Well, that's definitely something to keep in mind, because one might think that, oh, the following year when we don't see such an outbreak, oh, perhaps we're making progress. But if we keep in mind that this is something that could happen every 3 years, then maybe we will be able to make real progress in that regard. I wanted to quickly ask you about this Marburg virus, which is of concern to the WHO and has been discovered in Guinea. Is it something that is of great concern to the NCDC, considering that it has Ebola-like properties from what we hear?
Yes, Marburg, sorry, and I just called cholera as a virus. It's actually a bacteria. To Marburg, absolutely. So we are continuously on the watch out for Marburg and Ebola. Marburg and Ebola have very similar characteristics. And the very interesting and intriguing and worrying thing about Marburg in Guinea is that it's the first time this virus is being found in Guinea and in that extreme west of West Africa. So Ebola and Marburg are very intriguing that we haven't quite fully understood where it emerges from. So spontaneously you find a cluster of often deaths. You start looking for a cause, and it ends up to be this virus. So we're very aware, firstly, it tells us that we have to always be on our guard here. So we set up a risk analysis team yesterday, actually, evaluated the risk for Nigeria. It's low at the moment, but what we did is make sure that we have the facilities, the commodities to detect this if there were to be a suspect case. And of course, we're now watching out for travel. We're working with our colleagues in Port Health Services, looking at the travel history of individuals that are traveling. But the most important response to something like this is to control it at source. So we're also in communication with our colleagues in the West Africa Health Organization and the Africa Center for Disease Control to provide and offer whatever support we can to the colleagues on site, but to make sure that as a collective on the continent beyond Nigeria, that we always are aware of risks and able to manage and mitigate this at the point where that risk is emerging from. And in this case, it's in Guinea, in West Africa.